Pair of straight lines, part 5.
Hi, hello everyone. So continuation of previous part. So see here next one. If the equation ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c equals to 0. So clearly this is the second degree non-homogeneous equation. So represents a pair of parallel straight lines. Okay. So clearly this is a non-homogeneous equation of degree 2. So it represents two non-homogeneous equations and that are parallel lines. So then prove that first one h square equals to ab and second one af square equals to bg square and third one the distance between that parallel lines is 2 root g square minus ac by a of a plus b, that also equals to 2 root f square minus bc by b of a plus b. So see the proof. So first let s is equals to ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equals to 0. So represents two parallel straight lines. So that are one is lx plus my plus n1 is equals to 0. So clearly parallel lines. So what are the parallel lines? Here both x and y coefficients of two lines are same, then you can say that the two lines are parallel and constant is different. So this is first straight line and second one lx plus my plus m2 is equals to 0. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. So clearly it represents these two parallel straight lines. So therefore S can be written as product of these two lines, that is lx plus my plus n1 into lx plus my plus n2. Now multiplying these two, here s is equal to lx into lx, that is l square x square, next lx my, that is lm xy plus ln2x. Now multiplying with the second term, so what you get lmxy plus m square y square. Okay, next one my into n2, mn2y plus multiply with the last term, that is ln1x plus mn1y plus n1. So therefore s is equals to what? L square x square lmxy plus lmxy, that is plus 2lmxy. Next is here m square y square. So next write x coefficients. Here ln1x, here l2nx. In both terms lx is common. We will get l times of n1 plus n2 of x. Next y term mn1y, mn2y. In both terms my is common. That is m of n1 plus n2 of y plus n1. Now comparing the coefficients. We are comparing coefficients. So see here, once you observe this equation, ax square, here l square x square. So clearly a is equal. So next is here 2hxy, xy coefficient is 2h, xy coefficient is 2ln. So 2h is equals to 2ln. So h is equals to what? ln. So next by square, here m square y square. So here b is equals to m square. So next x quotient 2g, x quotient L of n1 plus n2. So that is 2g is equal to L of n1 plus n. Next one 2f. So what is 2f? M of n1 plus n. M of n1 plus n. So last one c is equals to n1 and 2. Okay. Now from this you need to prove First one h square equals to ab. Here first one h square. But what is h value? Lm. That is Lm whole square. This is equal to L square M square. This is L square is A, M square is B only. This is L square. Okay. So next second one, AF square equal to BG square. So for that, let consider 2F by 2G. Okay. So 2F by 2G. See here, because of this is the combination of f and g only, so that's why I am considering 2f by 2g. So 2f value is m of n1 plus n2 and 2g value is l of n1 plus n2. n1 plus n2, 2 to get cancelled. Now squaring on both sides. Squaring on both sides. So what you get? F square by g square is equal to m square by L square. But you know the L square and m square value, AB. So see here, f square by g square is equals to b by a. Now cross multiplication, af square is equals to bg square. So this is the required answer. Now see the third one. Distance between parallel lines is this one. Okay. So see here, you need to prove the distance between these two lines is 2 root g square minus ac by a of a plus b, 2 root f square minus bc by b of a plus b. Okay. So see the third one. You need to find distance between these two. So the distance between parallel lines form. So what is that formula? So see here, clear, that is modulus of c1 minus c2 by a square plus b square. So when the lines are ax plus by plus c1 and ax plus by plus c2. So but here in place of al, in place of bm, in place of c n1. So clear, this is what modulus of n1 minus n2 by square root of l square plus m square. Okay. Now how to write a minus b? What is a minus b formula? That is square root of a plus b whole square minus 4ab. So apply here. So a is n1, b is n2. So a minus b can be written as square root of n1 plus n2 whole square minus 4n1 n2. So this is also root only now. So root of L square plus M square. Okay. Now, what is L square? A. M square is B. So clearly denominator is A plus B only now. So this is A and this is B. A plus B. But here you want A only now. So for that multiply and divide A. So what is A value? L square. So for that here, multiply and divide with L square. So here that is L square of n1 plus n2 whole square minus 4L square n1 n2. So divide by L square of L square plus M square. This is the first thing. Okay. Now, see here, what is 2g value? L of n1 plus n2. So, see here, 2g is equal to L of n1 plus n2. But here squares are there. Squaring on both sides, you will get 4g square is equal to L square into n1 plus n2 whole square. So, therefore, L square into n1 plus n2 whole square write as 4g square. So, this is 4g square minus 4 L square value A and n1 n2 value C, that is 4ac. So divide by A of A plus B. So in this 2 is common. So what you get? This is 2 root g square minus ac by A of A plus B. Okay, If you multiply and divide with L square, you will get 2 root G square minus AC by A of A plus B. So next you need to multiply and divide with M square. So see here, so multiply and divide with M square. See here, what you get? M square of n1 plus n2 whole square minus 4m square n1 into divided by m square of l square plus m square. This is the square. Now 2f value is m of n1 plus n2, but here square is there, 2f whole square. You will get 4f square. So 4f square minus 4m square value b, n1 n2 value c, divided by m square value b of a plus b, and right for outside you will get 2 root f square minus bc by b of a plus b. So this is the distance between these two parallel lines. Okay. So see the next theorem. If the second degree equation, so clearly this is second degree non-homogeneous equation. In the two variables x and y represents a pair of straight lines. So then these two conditions are possible. Okay. So see the proof. So let S is equal to, that is ax square plus 2hxy plus by square plus 2gx plus 2fy plus c is equal to 0. So it represents two lengths. So one is here L1x plus M1y plus N1 is equal to 0, and second one L2x plus M2y plus N2 equals to 0. This is equation 1, this is equation 2. So this is non-homogeneous equation. It represents two non-homogeneous equations. Okay. So in previous theorem, it represents two pair of parallels. So in that x coefficient, y coefficient are same, but here not given. So that's why I am taking L1x plus M1y plus N1, L2x plus M2y plus N2. Now clearly S can be written as product of these two lines, that is L1x plus M1y plus N1 into L2x plus M2y plus N2. We are comparing coefficients. So for finding the coefficient, we have to use one shortcut method. So see here, what is x square coefficient on LHS? A. So whenever you will get x square, so here x and here x. So multiplying these two terms, then only you will get a x square. That is what L1, L2 is the quotient of x square. L1, L2. Next you want xy coefficient. So for that, here you take x coefficient, here y coefficient, and y coefficient, x coefficient. So see here, that is L1x, M2y. Next y coefficient, x coefficient. That is L1, M2. See here, 2h is equal to L1, M2 plus L2, M1. Okay. Next y square coefficient, b on LHS. On RHS, if you multiply two y's, here M1y, here M2y, multiplying these two, M1, M2. Next you want x coefficient. So for that, here you have to take x coefficient, here constant. So here that is L1, N2. So 2g is equals to L1, N2 plus here you take a constant, here x coefficient, that is N1, L2, that is L2, N2. So similarly, 2f value. So we will get M1, N2 plus M2, N1, and C is equals to N1, N2. Okay. So these are the coefficients. Now see here, first one, you need to prove ABC plus 2FGS minus F square minus B square minus A square equals to 0. So once you observe here clearly, these three are product of the terms f into g into h. So whenever you will get f, g, h product. So clearly, if you multiply 2f, 2g, 2h, so then only you will get product of f, g, h. So for that, consider 2f and 2g and 2h. So what is 2f? See this one. m1 n2 plus m2 n1 into 2g. So what is 2g? L1 n2 plus L2 n1. Next 2h, L1 m2 plus L2 m1. Now you need to multiply these three terms. So clear, this is so lengthy. So for that we have to use one shortcut method for multiplying these three terms. So see here. So just we have to remember these terms. See here, once you observe the first term, so it is the combination of m and n only. So what is the missing term from the LMN? So here L, M, N. So first one is the combination of m and n, and m1 and 2, m2, n1. Again combination of 1 and 2. Here missing term is L only. So write L1, L2. So next square of this, that is m1 n2 whole square plus m2 n1 whole square. In between write plus. Once you observe the second term, this is the combination of L and N. Ln. So missing term is m. So you have to write m1 m2 of L1 n2 plus L2 n1. Let's see the last term. This is the combination of Lm. Missing term is n. So write plus n1 n2. So this is the squares into L1 m2 whole square plus L2 m1 whole square. So one more term you have to remember, that is plus 2. One is L1 L2 m1 m2 n1 n2. So write L1 L2 m1 m2 and n1 n2. Okay. So see here, what is L1 L2? A only now. So A into. Now a square plus b square. So this can be written as a plus b whole square minus 2a. That is m1 n2 plus m2 n1 whole square minus 2ab. That is 2 m1 m2 n1 n2. So plus m1 m2, that is b only. So b of again a square plus b square, right, as a plus b whole square minus 2a. That is L1 n2 plus L2 n1 whole square minus 2ab. That is 2 L1 L2 n1 plus C of, again we have to apply same formula, that is L1 m2 plus L2 m1 whole square minus 2 L1 L2 m1 plus 2 L1 L2 m1 a into m1 m2 plus m2 n1 value 2f whole square, that is 4f square minus 2 m1 m2 n1 n2 2 bc only. Next one plus b into L1 n2 plus L2 n1. What is the 2g whole square? You will get 4g square minus 2 L1 n2 plus n1 n2, that is 2ac. So next one similarly c into 4h square minus 2ab plus 2abc. Okay. Now this is what 2f into 2g into 2h, that is 8fgh is equals to 4af square minus 2abc plus 4bg square minus 2abc. So next 4ch square minus 2abc plus 2abc. So minus 2abc plus 2abc get cancelled. Now here in all terms 4 is come. So 8fgh. Next one, this is equals to 4 times of af square minus bg square minus h square. Next minus 4abc, that is minus abc. So 4 1 is 4 2. So this is what abc plus 2fgh minus af square minus bg square minus h square equals to 0. So this is the first one. And again you need to prove h square greater than or equals to ab, g square greater than or equals to ac, and f square greater than or equals to bc. So next to see the second one. You need to prove h square greater than or equals to ab. Okay. So here you need to prove h square greater than or equals to ab. That is what h square minus ab value is greater than or equals to 0. Okay. Now consider h square minus ab. So consider h square minus ab value. So what is h value? So here 2h value is L1 M2 plus L2 M1. So from this h value is what? L1 M2 plus L2 M1 divided by 2 whole square minus AB. L1 L2 M1 M2. L1 L2 M1. So this is what? L1 M2 plus L2 M1 whole square. So divided by 4. That is what? Minus 4 L1 L2 M1 M2. So take LCM. Now a plus b whole square minus 4ab. So this can be written as a minus b whole square. That is L1 M2 minus L2 M1 whole square divided by 4. So clear, this is square term only. If you put any value of this, you will get a positive only. So therefore h square minus ab value is what? H square minus ab is greater than or equals to 0. So from this h square is greater than or equals to ab. Okay. So similarly, so see here g square greater than or equal to ac, f square is greater than or equal to bc. Okay. So this is the second one. Okay. So for next session we will discuss more problems.